The log is off.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
You always sort of seem to start the episode. You always come in with the first hello, I think. Have you ever noticed that? Yeah. It's like, like Ant always stands on the right and Dick always stands on the left. You always start with a hello there, mate.
Well, funnily enough, it's funny you should say that. We do normally have an order that we are on the screen, but when we had those tech issues a couple of episodes back, we switched over about halfway through.
Did we switch
It
personalities?
It did my head in. I couldn't work it. I couldn't work out how to look at the screen anymore. It was really weird.
So, well, I was going to say there's quite a lot of difference in our looks and stature, but maybe there isn't actually. Beard, glasses, chubby. I'm slightly darker with less hair. You're slightly lighter with more hair. My glasses are more
Eyebrows.
square. You got massive eyebrows. Mine are quite manicured, really. Both got semi-grey beards.
Yeah.
Large
I wish I'd never
jowls.
got this better webcam.
It's just depressed you.
I prefer just being a blur.
I wonder if that's what my wife thinks when she takes off her glasses. Oh, I don't know.
You haven't had an eye test for a while. Oh, it's fine.
I'm not bothering. Yeah, I'm not bothering. We got maybe we're just getting into little habits now and again. Right, quick fire round. Okay, I've got 3 questions for you. Favorite crisps?
McCoy's steak.
Nice. Favorite delicatessen? Come on! I want an answer.
I don't even know what
I want an answer.
Aldi?
No, not the shop. The favorite item from a delicatessen.
Oh, salami?
That'll do. I'll have salami. Final one, probably the most important one. Favorite ice cream?
Strawberry.
Oh, I thought you were going to give us like a cookie dough Ben and Jerry's or something like that.
No, I hate that. I tell you what, I hate ice cream as well when it's got bits in it. That can fuck off.
Absolutely not.
Yes, it can.
No.
I just like ice cream. It would just be ice cream. I hate it when there's like M&Ms and shit in it. It's like I don't want M&Ms in it. I just want ice cream.
You are weird. I bet you like a Neapolitan.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have a little scoop of the vanilla. I'll have a little scoop of the chocolate, and I'll have a little scoop of the strawberry.
Why have you got Southern American?
Thomas. Now.
If I had Neapolitan, I wouldn't eat the chocolate. I don't really like chocolate ice cream that much.
I'll have a little scoop of strawberry and a little scoop of the vanilla.
I'll tell you my exception to that, mate. I'll tell you my exception to that, Mary Sue, is the rum and raisin. I love a rum and raisin.
So of all the bits in ice cream, you like the shittest bits? Which are raisins?
Because rum and raisin, outstanding ice cream.
I mean, I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. But
so, what's your favourite crisps?
Crisps?
Yeah.
100% what's it?
We've had this before, but they're the worst crisps. They're just powder.
Favourite delicatessen, right? Coleslaw. Bang. There you go. Have it.
See, that's quite middle class in delicatessen. Because
sorry for having a grasp on the English language. Doesn't make us a fucking middle class person just because I know what delicatessen means. In fact, for years and years and years, do you know where I learned? I'm getting really annoyed now. Do you know where I learned that word? Going to the supermarket with my mum and dad on a Friday night, because everyone used to do a big shop on a Friday night, and Savour Centre, yes, Savour Centre, not Sainsbury's, because it was so run down, it was called fucking Savour Centre, used to have a big fridge across the thing, but people behind it used to serve you stuff, and right above it used to say, delicatessen. That's where I learned the word.
But I thought that was just a part of a shop. I didn't realise it was a range of goods.
Next you'll be saying there's fucking penguins in the North Pole.
Also cold sauce shit. Right. Favourite ice cream?
Sometimes you disappoint me. Gino Ginelli, Tutti Frutti.
A tutti frutti. Can you still get that?
I don't even know where that came from. How good was that?
It was excellent. Although I think if you went minty chocolate chip, it would have been funnier.
Do you remember the slightly racist advert of McDonald's when he goes, "One cup of chow"?
Yeah.
Now, for ages, I got that wrong because I was thinking he was asking for a cappuccino in like a foreign accent, but he was in Birmingham and he was asking for a cup of cha.
Cha means tea, doesn't it?
Yeah, it took me a long time.
We didn't know at the time because literally when you went to a coffee shop, you'd get tea or coffee.
Yeah. One cup of cha.
Fillet of fish for my wife.
That's it, yeah. It was like a really mildly racist advert, wasn't it? Oh.
Can you remember when we used to go to McDonald's, and at the time they used to do the value meal things. So you'd get like a Big Mac with chips and a drink, and then you get chicken sandwich and chips and a drink. Then you get chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And we tried to get through all the menu in one sitting.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I knew you were going to say that.
And we didn't.
There was also a bet that I had later on in life when I lived in Leeds. With one of my friends. They had a Big Mac off, and you had to eat 5 Big Macs and on the bounce, and loser paid. So the guy who's eating the Big Macs ate all 4 9/10 of the Big Mac and couldn't put the last 10th into his mouth to swallow it. He was that bad. And he had to pay for them all. And he literally had that much to go.
I would never stop thinking about that if that happened to me.
I don't think he has. This was like years and years and years ago. We were talking about it just not so long ago, so I don't think it's ever left him either. But also, it seems like ages ago since. So I still think that a McDonald's value meal is £2.88, which they were for years and years and years. But they're really expensive, aren't they?
McDonald's has gone absolutely mental with their prices. It's like really expensive now. And I was never a massive fan of it anyway. The breakfasts are good. But like, if you just want a burger and chips now and a drink, it's like £7 or something.
Yeah, I was quite pleased to see the breakfast wrap come back. Now that was a thing of beauty, the breakfast wrap, and then they just disappeared.
Yeah,
COVID. It was a COVID casualty.
Yeah, I love the sausage and egg McMuffins.
Yeah. Do you ever get weirded out by eggs? How do you like your eggs, sir? Unfertilized.
What do you mean?
Me and my wife both go through this phase, right? Of we love eggs, and we have like Carol makes the best scrambled egg known to man. She's excellent, but it's like it's on the verge of it's like collapsible on your plate, so it's like quite
silky.
Wet. It's silky but wet. Like I can understand why some people might not like it, but and then just we'll go through. We'll have scrambled eggs, and then all of a sudden we'll both just be like, "Oh, I've gone off this." Like instantly, and then we'll go off them for like 3 months, and then we'll be like back on the eggs again.
I can't cook eggs. I'm shit at it. Like eggs and rice are my downfall in cookery. I can't do them.
Mate, rice is so easy. I made some rice for the dog. I made some rice for the dog today. Okay.
For the dog?
She's got an upset stomach. Okay, leave it out.
Fucking hell.
I'm already going through the pain of the loss of one dog.
I'm sorry.
My other one is now poorly, so she's getting the treatment.
Right, okay.
So, really, it is the easiest thing to do. Whatever measurement you take your rice when you put it in the pan, put the same amount of water in. Listen, just hear us out and try it. Just hear us out and try it, right? So if you put a glass of rice in, put a glass of water on top, cold water, and stir it around so it coats all the grains.
Yeah.
Turn it on the hob till it boils. Then just turn it off, take it off the stove, and put a lid on it.
Right, I've tried that. I've tried everything. I've tried the spoonful of salt. I've tried the rice cookers. I've tried the washing it. I've tried the leaving it for 20 minutes.
Rice in a rice cooker.
Honestly, mate, I've got some kind of curse with rice that I can't cook it. It just ends up fucking up all of the time. Like, it burns, it boils over, it's too soft, it's too hard, it sticks together, it goes into mush. I just give in. I give in.
That sounds like my sex life.
So now this might also be like your sex life. I just give in and I just...
Sex wife. Yeah, a little fraudulent slip there.
This also would be like your sex life. That I just get them bags from Sainsbury's and put them in the microwave.
But I think they're even harder to cook. And plus, you burn your fingers every single time. Oh, are you talking about the ones that... you're not talking about the boiling the bag ones?
No.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm talking about those microwave 50 pence. Well, they're 70 pence now. But you cut a little slit.
Cut the corner up, yeah.
Give them a little rub so they're not stuck together.
Unmoisten them.
Bang it in. 2 minutes later, you've got rice.
Unfertilized. Oh, okay. I do you know what? We started to go through. Well, I mean, this is going to send us straight back into middle class wankiness here. This is like delicatessen all over again. But I learned how to cook rice from HelloFresh. So we used to get some HelloFresh boxes, when they deliver those meal delivery services where they send.
Yeah, we've had them. We've had them before.
And HelloFresh explained excellently how to cook the rice, and I've just followed that ever since.
Yeah, I've done that as well. Had that as well. Never got it right.
Mate, the dog is eating the best rice of her life right now.
Does she thank you for it?
Sometimes we're in bed. She's got a little bed in our bedroom. Sometimes, usually in the middle of the night, you wake up like, What's that? And it's just her licking her fanny. But it's like, oh, hey, Lex, shut up! And it just stops. So I'm really sorry.
She's not trying to get the rice out of her chops.
I'm sorry. This podcast is filthy. I'm sorry, man.
I may or may not edit out dog's fanny.
Well, should I have said vagina?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, mate, on that bombshell, let's have a drink.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Right, okay. So, this week we are on Funky Fluid, Polish brewery. Gelato series, which
Hang on, a Polish brewery?
Yeah, I think
we've not had that before, have we?
No, you don't get many Polish breweries, actually.
In fact, have I ever had anything outside of the UK so far?
Yeah, we've had Belgium.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. Okay.
We've had German.
Yeah. Okay, I regret saying that.
Irish. We've had American.
Have we? What's Irish?
Guinness.
Guinness, not bad.
Yes, so Funky Fluid Gelato. This is a gelato series, so this is the ice cream series. And this is called Nero Ice Cream Sour. And it's rubbing in at a quite underwhelming 5.5%. This is one of the highest rated triple gelato variants. And to quote the can, it is a fruit bomb of raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, and blackcurrants, seasoned with marshmallow and vanilla.
And
I ruined that, didn't I? I've had I haven't had this one before, but I have had the Funky Fluid series before, and they are pretty good.
Is this a sour then?
Yeah, this is a sour. Yeah, but I won't say anything. I'll let you see what you think.
I'm opening
too. Excuse me.
One more for orgasm.
Excuse me. Okay.
It smells very berry. I said very berry there, not Mary Berry.
The
Oh my god.
right. What do you think of the smell then? Berry.
It smells like Ribena.
I have to be honest. The smell for me is not particularly great.
It smells like a cordial, doesn't it?
Shall we go straight down the hatch then?
I'm just gonna down it down the hatch.
Oh,
Let's
hang
go.
on. Whoa. Before we do that, I'd like some comments on the can art, please.
Oh yeah. Pretty underwhelming considering last week's masterpiece. I don't like that. I'm gonna be honest.
Black can, pink writing, bit neon. I think it does what it says on the tin.
It looks like them scribbly tattoos people get now.
I think it looks all right, but there you go. What was it? Sister Mary, whatever, has spoken on the art. Who was the nun that used to be the art critic?
Sister Wendy.
Sister Wendy. That's it. Sister Wendy has spoken. Cheers.
Cheers. It's not very sour, is it?
It's not well. Bearing in mind that the last sour we had was absolutely eye-wateringly sour. This one is there's a lot of fruit in there though.
That's like a dark fruit.
Mm.
Have you ever had a dark fruit?
The cider.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit like that. It's
I think that is very cider-like, actually.
Yeah, it's got a creaminess to it though. I bet there's lactose in that.
Yeah.
Oh mate, your mouth's gone red.
Has it?
Yeah. I can see it on your high definition camera. It looks like. Are you drinking that out of a Stella Artois glass as well?
No.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, I've only got one proper beer glass, and when it's dirty, I can't use it, can I?
Do I need to get you some beer glasses?
Yeah, I'd love some.
Right. Next time we go and buy it, because we're almost ready to restock, aren't we, for season? Or well, maybe season 3, or maybe just continue on with season 2. Who cares?
Yeah.
But we're nearly ready to do another order, aren't we? So maybe I'll get them to throw in some glasses while you're at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's you're showing us the logo now. That's our logo. Do you know what I recognise it from? I recognise it from the bottom because the stem on the Stella Artois glass is really nice. That little star in it.
Have you got a cupboard full of glasses that you didn't pay for? Beer glasses.
Let me tell you, I am currently selling glasses on eBay.
What?
From the pub that we've got, because I've got so many Belgian beer glasses that I've had to get rid of some of them. So I currently have 72 items for sale on eBay, which are all glasses and multiples of 72. So, for example, I've got 36 Orval glasses to try and get rid of.
Do they go for a lot then?
Yeah, they're like a tenner each.
Are they?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. So we've got a little room in our house which is currently full of glasses and packaging. Oh, I haven't told you about my brilliant story, have I? So have I told you about this? So I had to buy some packaging materials for these glasses.
Yeah.
So basically, I've got like several boxes of glasses in this little lounge that we've got, and so I bought like some paper, like brown paper that you crumple up and put in the box.
Yeah.
I bought some boxes, bought a tape gun, one of them, to be professional. And
What
I bought
about
some
pop and shit?
bubble wrap, yeah. So I bought
Yeah.
some bubble wrap as well. So I wasn't sure how much bubble wrap I needed. So I got it, and it was 150 wide, this bubble wrap. Which I thought, that's sort of, that's decent size, 15 centimeters. I thought that'll be all right. And anyway, it's turned up and it was taller than my wife. This bubble wrap is fucking 5'5". I've got more bubble wrap than fucking Amazon. I got a delivery to the door, and literally it came in like a coffin. It was the size of a coffin. This box, and
You know what you could do if you don't get rid of it? You could put it in the garden and just run across it. I remember that'd be really satisfying.
I might have popping parties.
Yeah, you should. Or
So,
you could wrap yourself in it and throw yourself down the stairs and see what happens.
do you know what? I could go zorbing in a really really unsophisticated way. But yeah, so I've got an awful lot of bubble wrap. If anyone needs any bubble wrap, I'm your man.
So, how I was talking about the can art being little squiggles, and I said they were like the tattoos people get now. Have you got any tattoos?
I've got hi Martin, welcome to Morecambe. Glad you're back at home on me penis.
Okay, I don't think that's true.
It actually says.
Is that all they could fit on?
Thanks for explaining the joke.
I was just processing it myself.
No, I've got no tattoos at all.
Neither have I. I think that's uncommon now.
Well, as I just said earlier, we lost our little dog a few weeks ago, and one of the things they do when you lose your dog is they take paw prints of them. So you get like a little paw print in an envelope the vet sends you them. And I did think I might get that tattooed.
Where?
The shape of his paw print. Probably on my arse. I'm just joking. Excuse me. This is a fragile situation here, Dan.
I'm sorry, but it's just what you said on my arse. I was trying to.
Where else would I have it? On my face?
I know, on your shoulder, on your heart.
Oh, no, I think my boobs are too bad for that. I think my boobs are too floppy for a decent.
But you wouldn't see it on your ass, and not many other people would see it either.
How do you know?
Your doctor, maybe.
Yeah, no, I did. I did think about that. Yeah, pause.
Can I just take you through my logic with tattoos, right? I really struggle with tattoos. I don't get them. Because I think it's like having something on your body for the rest of your life. Like, what happens if you don't like it anymore? Why not just go to an artist and go, can you draw me a picture of this? And then just put that picture in your wallet.
Oh, yeah, or in a frame or something.
Yeah.
So my brother-in-law, I'm sure he won't mind us saying this, for a lot of years had a tattoo. So I think he got it when he was like 17 or something like that, and it was an eagle carrying a flag. And over the years, it's turned into a sparrow carrying a Cornish pasty. So he has had it covered now with another tattoo, but it did literally turn into a bird carrying a Cornish pasty.
I think it's funny as well, where people get like, they're going out with someone and they get like the girlfriend's name or the boyfriend's name tattooed on them.
Then they break up.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. So you've got like Kevin on you now, forever.
Yeah. Another one of my friends had, when he was a teenager, had his home country tattooed on him. So his home country was Scotland. Okay.
Right.
So on his knuckles, he had Scotland. And we're out with them one night, and we were playing some people at snooker, and this guy kept calling them Scott, and eventually he went, "Why the fuck are you calling us Scott?" So what's tattooed on your hand? I thought you were called Scott. It's C-O-T. But I have to say, for years, I thought his son was called Scott, and I could never work out what his other son was called, which was Land.
Because that's
Best
one of
name
them where
ever.
you'd have to go.
Scotland. Scott
Like,
Hand. Yeah, double fist.
and why? Like, in case he needs to be returned home or something. Like, why are you getting that?
He said he's had them laser removed recently, and he said it was the worst pain. Oh God, I've just got a real sour bit there. Whoa, don't know where that came from.
It's not very ice creamy though, is it?
He just had a tattoo. He just had these tattoos lasers off. He said it was the worst pain he's ever been through.
Do you know why it's the worst pain? Because they're basically burning the shit out of it underneath your skin.
Yeah. Tacking the ink, aren't they? Whoa. Yeah. So no. So that was my thought. What about you then? No, nothing. No desire for a tattoo whatsoever.
No. I think the only time I ever kind of considered it was in my student days where I was going to get a barcode tattooed on us.
I was just about to say that. I I thought a barcode was a brilliant idea, but then there was a game that someone had a barcode, and it would just look awful.
Yeah, it was a Hitman, the game.
Was it?
But,
could you
but
imagine?
then,
Could you imagine if you
no.
had a barcode tattooed on you now?
Well, I always wanted a barcode that could be scanned. So, like,
Yeah,
I guess
it
it would
has
be
to.
a QR code now, wouldn't it? Like, so you scan it and something happens. But
Yeah.
like, but then I don't know. I think kind of tattoos have taken a bit of shift, haven't they? Like how people view them now. People have like full sleeves and neck tattoos, and no one gives a shit.
Do you know one of the things I do think is quite cool, but would obviously never do this, is when someone gets because there's literally no point to it whatsoever. But when someone gets a full blackout tat.
Yeah.
I think that's quite cool.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Because it's also.
Where do you stand on face tattoos?
Not very high.
Let's just put this academically, right, so you don't get any trouble. If you were an employer, right, just say for fun, say that you were an employer of people, would you employ someone with a face tattoo?
Yeah, have done.
Right, okay. What happens if that face tattoo was of 1930s German political stature?
Yeah, you're going to probably be a little bit more cautious then. You're probably going to avoid the guy with the swastika on his head. That's it's probably.
I was trying to avoid saying that, mate. That's instant cancellation.
That says swastika, aren't you?
That's twice now you've said it. Stop saying it.
Well, I mean, it's the Hindu peace symbol.
Swastika isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Now I've said it.
It is though. It's a Hindu symbol. It was.
Okay, well, what happens if that person explains it like that?
It was taken by the Nazis
Don't say Nazis. Fuck! I've said it again. See what happens when you get tattoos.
I was going to say you turn into a Nazi, but that's not right, is it? Oh. So you're not allowed to say Hitler, you're not allowed to say Nazis, you're not allowed to say swastika.
Right, that's a triple strike now.
What happens though? Do the internet police come for you or something?
I think you get put on a list. And then if you say it again, you get cancelled.
Can you bleep this out, please?
Yeah, well, definitely do that. Yeah. Okay.
Hitler.
Yeah, so I just wondered about that because I didn't think you had tattoos, but I wasn't quite sure.
No, I'm also piss scared of needles. I know we've talked about needles a little bit, so you're never going to be very good. But
No.
I don't like needles at all. The thought of it is not particularly nice.
No.
At all.
And also, it's there forever. That's what puts me off.
Carol's dad used to go greyhound racing, and they used to identify them because he used to tattoo like a number in their ear.
On dogs?
On dogs, yeah. Yeah, that was how they used to
I didn't know that.
identify them. And I think they do it with other livestock as well, maybe. But have I ever told you the dog racing stories?
No.
I don't know. I thought we talked about this before. Maybe we haven't. They used to like be criminals, basically. They like the level of corruption in greyhound racing was unbelievable. They used to have a little syndicate together in a race, and the one that was the favourite, they used to feed it like 5 pies before the race, so it couldn't run. He had this dog and he sold it for like quite a lot of money in those days. This really good greyhound, so he sold it to this guy, but this greyhound kept coming back. So he sold it once and it went to like Birmingham or somewhere. And it came back home. He sold the bugger about 8 times and it just kept coming home.
How did it keep coming home?
It just kept escaping and somehow getting back to Lancashire.
What, like the littlest hobo?
Yeah, literally like the little sober.
But really fast.
With a tattoo in his ear. Yeah, there was there's like the level of corruption in dog races is unbelievable.
Actually, it's funny that I think dogs have got a sense of direction, because our dog once got off its lead. When it slipped its harness when I got attacked once, and it ran off, and it kind of sort of like running towards home.
Yeah,
Then knew where it was.
They do. Yeah, I think they've got like some sort of homing device of some description.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so this is a big can as well, isn't it? The gelato, big can.
I'm struggling to get through this, mate. It's up.
So, is that the whole glass? Right, I'm going down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Cheers, boy. Have you seen the amount of funk left in the glass?
Oh, I've done it again. I've still got half a can.
I knew you were going to say that. So I'm gonna whilst you're exploring this one, I'm gonna go straight for the question here. I'm not sure where this is gonna land. So, funky fluid, gelato Nero, ice cream sour. Lager on or lager off?
Lager's off.
Way. That must have been a little bit of a test. It's not unpleasant, is it?
No, actually, as we've been chatting, I've been like sipping it, and it's been quite nice.
It's not the best funky fluid I've had. I've had better funky fluids, definitely.
I think that's the least beer-like beer we've had.
Yeah, like very fruit juicy. You've just took a big mouth of funk there, mate.
Yeah.
Better leave it in the bottom of the glass. Also, big old boy can. I wish beer companies had stopped doing them in 500 milliliter cans.
But it's only 5% though, not even.
Yeah, but that's half a litre of sour beer. I don't want half a litre of sour beer.
Oh, mate, what happened with your extra strong beer you had?
Oh, yeah. So I had a 330 can of I had a 330 can of 19% beer from Case, a brewery called Case. It tasted like, and it looked like a very, very unhealthy sample. It was immediately dead in the glass, so it had no head at all. It just died straight away in the glass. And it tasted like it burned when it went down.
Really?
It was interesting, but not that pleasant.
And did you have that all yourself?
I shared it. I went to my beer club and I shared it at my beer club.
I'm sorry for laughing at beer club. It's technically what we're doing here, I suppose, but
Why
it just
are you
sounds
laughing at
funny.
beer club?
I don't know, it just sounds funny when you say beer club. Like, most people would just go, the pub.
Well, it's a beer club and a pub. You've been very derogatory towards me this episode.
I haven't. Well, because I said beer club.
You shouldn't mock. You shouldn't mock. You've mocked me, dead dog. You've mocked me.
I haven't mocked you, dead dog.
You've talked about the Third Reich several times just to try and get us cancelled.
No, I told you not to, and you have.
I've tried to get every Aryan connotation I can to change the word so that we're flagged on everything.
I've got some editing to do. I'm just gonna bleep out every single reference to that with Beer Club.
Excellent. I like it. You probably have to do a little bit of a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode, though, just because people are going to be like, "What?"
Yeah, I will do.
Anyways,
so,
good
going
luck
back to your beer, I've got one question about your beer. How much was it for the can?
I don't know. Someone else asked us that yesterday. I honestly can't remember, but like £10, maybe.
Yeah, that's not too bad, I suppose.
I don't know. It might be less than that. I can't remember it being outrageously expensive. So. Like there was one that they brewed that was it was like 30% or something, and that was like £50 or something a bottle.
30%. That's just stupid. That
yeah, it was like a spirit. No, it might even be more than that. It might be 50%. It was called Snakebite, and it was.
I think that name's already taken.
Proper distilled, and also Brewdog did one as well. They did something like nuclear salt penguin or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah, I kind of remember that. I don't know if you told us about it before. I've just seen it somewhere.
It came in a taxidermy taxidermy bottle with taxidermy on it, and that was like £90 or something.
But they're wankers, so yeah.
Right. Well, on that note, maybe we can call it a day there.
Yeah.
Enjoy the beautiful weather that we're having, and I'll see you next week.
Are we allowed to talk about our potential special episode?
We should talk about our potential episode, but we've talked about it at the end of the podcast, hoping that people will listen all the way through an episode.
So maybe on the next one?
No, let's do it. So basically what we'd like is we've got 3 options for a special episode. We'd like you to choose the option. We'd like you to choose what we do for that episode. And the 3 options are we do an Imperial Stout one, which will be 3 Imperial Stouts, which could end messy. The second one would be high ABV, so that would be 3 of the highest ABVs that I can find for us to drink. And the third one was the 3 worst beers that I've had. Now, it might not be that I've had, but it might be the 3 worst beers that I sort of think about, because a lot of the ones that I've had won't be around anymore.
It sounds mental, but I kind of want to do that one.
The 3 worst beers.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of want to do the 3 highest ABVs.
Yeah.
But I've got a horrible feeling it'll just descend into utter madness. If anyone has listened to the New Year's special, we only did 3 beers on the New Year's special.
No, we did 4, but they weren't all really high.
We did 4 beers, and we had a couple of 10%ers, I think, didn't we, at the end? And
was there two 10%ers, or was it?
There was. I'm sure there was a couple of quite big ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, it got messy quickly. Although, having said that, it is our highest rated episode, most listened to episode. So we'd like to throw it out to you, the listeners, to decide what we do. So if you could give us a comment, that would be absolutely brilliant. We're going to do a poll, I think, on the social media of what you would like it would be, and you just have to reply with Imperial Stouts, high ABV, or worst beer, and then those 3 things we'll go for next time.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
So until then, let's call it a night and see you on the next one.
Okay, mate. All the best. Bye, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.
The log is off.